My fiancé said, after we're married, you'll be helping my ex financially. That's part of the deal. I said, all right, I'm 34, been engaged for 3 months. We were planning the wedding when she got to the budget spreadsheet. I need to talk to you about something important. You know my ex-husband I divorced 3 years ago? He's been struggling financially. When we divorced, part of the settlement was that I'd help support him if he fell on hard times. Okay, but you're divorced now. The agreement doesn't expire. It's permanent. You have to support your ex-husband permanently, only if he needs it. Right now, he needs it. How much? About $1,500 a month, maybe $2,000. That's $24,000 a year. I signed the agreement. I have to follow through. You signed it, not me. When we get married, my obligations become your obligations. That's how marriage works. Your debt from before doesn't automatically become mine, but you're going to agree to it because you love me and want to support me. She sighed. I knew you'd react like this, but this is non-negotiable. After we're married, you'll be helping my ex financially. That's part of the deal. I sat there looking at her. She was dead serious. All right, I said. She perked up. Really? Just like that? What else am I supposed to say? You just told me it's non-negotiable. That night, I pulled out paperwork for our marriage. That's when I remembered something she'd signed 2 months ago. When we got engaged, I'd asked her to sign a prenup. She'd resisted, said it wasn't romantic, but I'd explained it was standard in my work. She finally agreed if her lawyer reviewed it. We both signed, but I don't think she ever read it. The prenup had a clause about premarital obligations. Anything she owed before marriage stayed hers. Individual obligations remained individual. That included her agreement to support her ex. I called my lawyer. The clause about premarital obligations that covers spousal support from previous marriages, right? Absolutely. You're completely protected. The next day, I went back. I want to see the divorce decree, the financial support agreement. Her face changed. Why? Because if I'm contributing, I want to understand the terms. She hesitated, then forwarded me the document. I read through it. The support wasn't permanent. It was for 5 years, or until he remarried. The divorce was 3 years ago. This ended in 2 years maximum. This says 5 years. You told me it was permanent. 2 more years is basically permanent. That's not what permanent means. And it ends if he gets married. He's not getting married anytime soon. How do you know? He's not the type to jump into relationships, but you are. You're getting married again. I left. She'd lied. Permanent versus 2 years maximum. That's a massive difference. I looked up her ex on social media. His profile was public. Pictures from the past 6 months at restaurants, bars, concerts. One photo from 2 weeks ago. Him with a woman, arms around each other. Caption, 6 months with this one. He had a girlfriend. I screenshotted everything. That evening, I confronted her. You said the support was permanent. It's not. You said he was struggling. His field is hiring. You said he wasn't in a relationship. He's had a girlfriend for 6 months. Her face went pale. How do you know that? Social media. It's public. You have no right. I have every right. You're asking me to help support someone. I'm making sure that support is needed. She stood up, pacing. You're trying to find reasons not to help him. I'm trying to understand why you're so invested in helping an ex-husband who seems fine. Because I made a commitment. A commitment that ends in 2 years, and probably sooner if he marries his girlfriend. He's not going to marry her. How do you know? She stopped pacing. Oh my god, I said. You don't want him to marry her. You're still hung up on him. I am not. Then why lie about everything? This isn't about honoring an agreement. This is about staying connected to him. She sat down, face in her hands. He was my first love, my first marriage. I screwed it up. I cheated. The support payments are my way of making amends. So you want to keep paying him out of guilt? And you expect me to contribute to your guilt payments? It's not like that. It's exactly like that. I gave her a week. Either stop the payments or provide legitimate evidence her ex actually needed them. 3 days later, she called him on speaker. I'm reevaluating the support payments. I need to know your current financial situation. He was annoyed. Why does this matter now? Because I'm getting married and my fiancé wants to understand our obligations. Your finances aren't his business. Actually, they are. Hey, look, if you want to stop paying, just say so. Do you need the money? Be honest. Silence. Then, I got a new job 4 months ago. Pays pretty well. I've been putting your payments into savings. Down payment on a house eventually. She looked at me. I looked at her. So, you don't need it. I mean, it's nice to have, but you don't need it. No, I guess not. Then I'm stopping the payments. Effective immediately. Wait, what about the agreement? The agreement says I support you if you need it. You don't. We're done. She hung up.